are kind of the masterminds. Well, we are the masterminds behind these two products. And so it gives me great honor to come out and present on two of the four products that we were able to release that Kayden and I's hands had the most touches on through this process. And to start it off, we're going to talk about the Sisel Gut Essentials Daily Pre and Probiotic. I promise you, there is nothing out here on the market that is going to nourish your bacteria, the healthy bacteria, support a balanced digestion, enhance nutrient absorption. That's powerful right there. The already powerful Sisel products that you're taking, you're going to get more benefit out of through this product. And we're going to help fortify your immune system all on top of that with this very powerful daily pro and prebiotic. So let's talk about a couple of the ingredients. The very first one, you'll see a great big sticker right there on the very front. This is 35 billion CFU probiotic blend. This is enormous. The average market or the average product on the market today has anywhere from 1 to 10 billion. Your digestive system needs up to, I'm not saying surpass it, but up to 50 billion just to function healthily every single day. So without maximizing it out, you can take a little bit more, but this is giving you that optimal ratio of 35 billion CFU to be in the far upper end of anything else out there on the market to help digestion and immune function in a healthy gut. And then on top of that, you have acacia gum. Acacia gum, especially organic acacia gum, let me back up on that. This helps support and benefit the healthy bacteria. This is going to help reduce gas and bloating. This is going to help so many aspects throughout your gut that is going to help move things along and help that healthy digestion. Moving on to some of the other ingredients that we packed in. Like I said, Marianne said it perfectly. We don't just build a product around one thing. We fill our cup up to the max. We have about 10 products in this, whether it's the psyllium husk for that bulk, that fiber, that healthy bowel movements. Then you have the inulin and the chicory root. This helps support calcium absorption, helps promote healthy gut. Apple fiber. We've talked about apple fiber for years and years and years about healthy digestion and healthy gut overall. You know, it's a very, very powerful ingredient for a healthy gut. This is a soluble and an insoluble fiber, and it helps that digestive support. Moving on to some of the other ingredients that that's the main ones that are in that product. So we've added pro and prebiotics, 35 billion CFU. We've added a crap ton, a whole bunch of fiber into that product to help keep things moving along, and we're helping remove gas and bloating and everything else. And then another accompanying product, our digestive enzyme. I remember going back to Pennsylvania, and I remember Marianne sending me this Amazon enzyme product that they had been using, that they were seeing great benefits with. Well, guess what? That is absolute garbage, that Amazon product, in comparison to what we've been able to formulate here and make it taste so good. I've heard so many times that people say, oh, it tastes just like a Country Time lemonade in a can, and it is a fantastic gut health product enzyme. So we've put precursors to enzymes. We packed it with enzymes. We put activators for enzymes in it. So let's dive in to exactly what this powerful product actually does. So, I get really excited about this product. So I want to share a little bit of a testimony about this. So my brother-in-law, highly lactose intolerant. Right? This is my own family, my wife's brother, highly lactose intolerant. Well, when we were formulating this product and we made the blend and we had sent it to some of our testers, I said, okay, I want you to be my tester. You have a bellyache even if you look at anything dairy. And he says, okay, well, let's put it to the test. So he had a milkshake. He had 4 or 5 things of cheese. We ate pizza that night. We were overloading his system with lactose after he had taken this product, about 20 to 30 minutes. He woke up in the morning, he gave me a call and says, I don't know what the heck you just gave me, but I didn't even have a stomach cramp. I didn't even have a bellyache. I was worried for your toilet in the morning. That's how lactose intolerant he was. And he says, I didn't feel a thing. He said that this is going to be essential for his diet, especially with his lactose intolerance. So that's his own testimony that I was able to encounter. So some of the ingredients that make this so powerful. You have our enzyme blends with the proteases, the lipases, everything to break down the fats, the sugar, the proteins, dairy, fiber, and we put papaya fruit in there because it's a naturally promoting enzymatic fruit that naturally helps boost some of those enzymes. And then I always mess up on some of these, the lactosidase and the beta-glucanase enzymes. These are helping resist some of some of those digestion issues, some of the backup, some of the gassiness, some of the bloating, especially after you've eaten greasy, high protein, high fiber diets, when people have a lot of those gassy and bloating things. So these are some of the ingredients that are going to help with that. Some more ingredients that we have in it, because we're always going to pack more in it, right? So I said, we're going to pack it with enzymes. We're going to pack it with activators. We're going to pack it with a naturally occurring activators for your digestive system or for your body to naturally produce enzymes. And we put thiamine and B6 and calcium and magnesium and manganese. These all help strengthen your body's natural ability to produce enzymes. These naturally occurring things that are going to break down all these things we're taking in to help smooth some of that digestion. And then this is one of the ingredients. We talk about it in everything. We love putting it in everything because this is such a powerful ingredient, the fulvic powder. It's an incredible enzyme activator. So we've just put enzymes in your diet. We've put ingredients that are going to help your body naturally produce those enzymes. And then we've added fulvic powder in there to activate your body's naturally produced enzymes and the enzymes that we've just flooded your system with. You have a fully encompassed formula in this enzymatic product. It is absolutely insane that we were even able to bring this out. And guess what? We weren't done. There's more ingredients that we were able to put in this enzyme product. On the next slide, we put white chlorella in it. Why? Metal detoxification for your body. Then we put ginger. It's going to help smooth your digestion. It's going to help some of those belly aches. It's going to help with that digestive support. And then you have chicory root and spinach root. These are very potent blends, or very specific blends of chicory root and spinach to help balance your microbiome. So right now we're regulating and we're getting your body's ability, your gut, with naturally occurring enzymes. We flooded it with pro and prebiotics, and we put it in with fiber. The chicory root and the spinach are just going to help promote and help maintain all that goodness that we've been able to put into your gut, and it's going to help maintain some of that goodness that we've put in there. It's going to help balance and promote overall wellness throughout your gut. It's amazing that we were able to bring this out. It almost should be illegal. This product is so good. And on top of that, not just the ingredients are so good, they both taste absolutely fantastic. Every single day, I've incorporated them into my diet. I actually like mixing them. You may or may not like mixing them. A coconut lime product with the pro and prebiotic, and then you have your strawberry lemonade for the enzyme formula, but I actually really enjoy it. And they taste, like I said, taste is king, and they taste great. They make you feel great. They're going to make you look great. And I can't tell you how excited I am that we're finally able to, after a year and a half, almost 2 years of doing research on these products and these ingredients, to finally, in Thrive 2025 here at Sisel, we were able to bring 2 absolutely dynamic products. And then other key rules. What else? We brought out 2 other products. And with that, I'm going to pass the time over to my dad, Tom Jr., to talk about the other 2 products that we were able to release this year.
All right. Thank you, Thomas. It's great to be on the call tonight. I know we're getting a little bit late into the time. We've had a lot to cover for the very first Thrive call of 2025. And, first I've got to give a shout out to Stephen and Elsie Stolfas. They're starting the year off right. They became new 8 stars. And congratulations to them. A lot of people are out there and moving and shaking and setting goals, and they're not only thriving, they're accelerating their business. Talking or listening to Miriam and Detweiler about her amazing story, and Misty updates me with a lot of her progress, and she is a daredevil. She steps out of her comfort zone. And she sees the value of a good support system and having people help her hold herself accountable, because it's all obtainable if we go out there and do this. Well, tonight I'm going to talk about two more products. I'm really proud of the last couple of years as we've dove into gut health, and Thomas and Kayden have taken the lead on that. And every week we've discussed it in the R&D meetings, and what other cofactors or what we need to add or subtract or balance out with, and it's been quite a process. Now, many of you that I've seen over the last couple months have, commented that, Tom, you're only half the man you used to be, because I've been on my own weight loss journey, being the guinea pig for a lot of products that we're talking about today, and putting them to good use. And I'm thrilled, like Marianne, when she's saying, well, I lost 2 or 3 pounds. Well, that's exactly what it is. You lose a pound or two a week. It doesn't take very long before you reach your goal. But there's 2 critical points in weight loss. We touched on the one, and that is a good support group and setting good goals. But first, focus on it. This is what I'm going to do, and here's my plan of action, and I'm going to execute it. And if you can do those 2 things, we have the products to give you the success that you're looking for. Now, in my weight loss journey, I really took a step back. I've made products for over 40 years, and I've done everything from things that increase metabolism, increase ketosis, help convert, white fat to brown fat, and they're all great products. But I took a step back a couple of years ago and thought, you know what? We don't live like we lived 50 years ago. What's changed? Well, we know our diet's changed. We know the forms of food that we eat have changed. We know the nutritional value of food that we ate even 50 years ago is half of what it is today. With the advent of artificial flavors and higher sugar consumption, a lot has changed. And I think Thomas really hit on, without maybe going into detail, what's happened to our digestive system. And Marianne touched on that. We have a big increase in yeast. We have a big increase in unwanted, non-beneficial bacteria in our gut that can definitely deter us from our health objectives. And so we need to eliminate that. We need to get our gut back in homeostasis. And so a couple of years ago, this was the track that we took. We thought, we'll take it a piece at a time. We see as gut health has gone down, sugar has increased in usage, artificial sweeteners increase in usage, and obesity is increased also. And so they're very linear if you see how they compare with one versus another. So as we looked at this, we wanted a product that would give us the microbes we need, give us the enzymes we need, but not only for weight loss. There's types of eczema, there's joint pain, there's inflammation that affects our body. One of the greatest contributor to aging is inflammation. And so good gut health is the very first step in reducing that. Now, one thing that we didn't touch on with this gut health product that I'm very concerned about, that I'm very pleased with the product, especially the enzyme product, is destructive bacteria. We have good and bad bacteria in our gut. We want to eliminate the bad bacteria because it's secreting exotoxins and endotoxins that do horrible things to our system as a whole. They actually, endotoxins actually help bacteria use our own cells as food and rob our bodies of nutrients, and exotoxins hurt our immune system and repel the good bacteria. Well, bad bacteria creates what we call a biofilm out of proteins and fibrin. The only way to disintegrate that and to remove it is with enzymatic action. So it's very important to have good enzymatic action with your natural biome, producing it, and then supplementing it like what we are doing. We can help to remove that biofilm to get back to a very homeostasis, homogeneous type situation as far as our gut health. And so These products are revolutionary in how they work together and very critical. They're not weight loss products, but I'll tell you what, they're a real cornerstone in the success that I have achieved in losing over 60 pounds over the last few months. Now, let's move into two products that we've designed that I brought out here that complement that also. So going back 50 years ago, seeing the change in diets, get our gut straight. Now, Marianne talked on one point the importance of blood glucose level. And so what we have done, designed a product to give us good blood sugar support. Let's go to the next slide. Actually, first we're going to talk about Trimogenic, then we'll talk about Glucominish. So Trimogenic is a full spectrum weight loss product. This ignites thermogenesis. If you understand what thermogenesis is, it's expelling energy, it's igniting, it's burning of fuel. Well, in our bodies, we know what that fuel is that we want to burn, and that is unwanted fat. Now, if you were to eat cayenne peppers, you would have to have about 10 grams of the active component. I mean, you would have acid reflux and upset stomach. This is a patented ingredient with capsicum that we have in here that is encapsulated so that it's delivered down into your lower GI. You'll never even know that you've consumed that. But the studies that they have performed on this show that the metabolic rate, the increase of the burn, is just under 9% increase. That is huge. Now, people ask me, am I doing a paleo diet, a ketosis diet, a Mediterranean diet? I'm eating the same foods that I've always eaten. I eat less of them, and I lean much heavier on the protein side. I mean, I have baked potatoes. I had squash last night. I had a green salad. I eat a lot of this also, but I'm definitely increasing my protein. I'm trying to get about a gram of protein for every pound of body weight that I'm looking at as my goal. And that definitely maintains my muscle. It takes energy to consume protein, which is great. So that increases the burn also, but it protects my lean muscle so I don't lose that. So this Trimogenic product, you're going to take that, like Kayden said, he has it on his desk. He starts his morning, he wants to boost that metabolism up. And so you'll take two of these, and this will help to ignite stubborn fat. Now, one question that people will ask, do I still need turn and burn? Do I still use Sisel thin? Absolutely. Because I will go heavy with protein during the day, and I want to stay in ketosis. I want to keep burning fat, and so you bet I'll have a couple Sisel thin. I don't know if you remember the old Dr. Pepper, 10, 2, and 4. It's kind of like that. Those are kind of lags we have in our energy cycles, and that's typical for most people between breakfast and lunch and dinner. And so, yes, I like to use Sisel thin. Do I use it every day? No. Do I use it 3 or 4 or 5 times a week? Absolutely. Turn and burn, especially the PM product, I like that because it helps to convert that white fat to brown fat to be used for energy. And so, yes, I definitely don't use it every day, but I'm using that also. What you'll find is your weight loss will start, you'll see it in your face and your neck, and it kind of works its way down. But boy, you get to that midsection, it's harder to convert that fat, and turn and burn definitely helps with that. Now, this Trimogenic product will help to support appetite suppression also. It promotes balanced sugar levels like the Glucominish we're going to talk about in a minute also, because it's very important that we don't get big sugar cravings. But more importantly, we need to guide sugar through our system, burn it as quick as we can, and not allow it to be converted to fat. Trimogenic and Glucominish, those two products are designed to do exactly that. And also, with all the energy you're getting, Trimogenic helps to enhance our cognitive performance. It helps to encourage us in stress management because it can be kind of stressful as we're going about. Let's go to the next slide. And so the key ingredients, capsicum comes from red chili pepper, metabolite booster. It also helps to convert and burn through brown fat. Grains of paradise. This is an ingredient that promotes the activation of brown adipose tissue. Burn, that brown fat burns that white fat. And so it helps to encourage thermogenesis. Let's go to the next. Berberine. This is something I wish we could get into more of our foreign markets, but we're not able to. But here in America, we have this. Now, berberine is interesting. It's really hard to digest. And I'm going to tell you the importance of good gut health once again, going back to the probiotic product. Bacteria, even E. coli that we have in your system, is beneficial in the fact it produces enzymes that break down berberine that make it usable in our body, because it really helps in promoting healthy blood sugar levels. A lot of people call it the natural Ozempic, to help with that. It helps to quash a lot of sugar cravings that we get too, and insulin spikes. Rhodiola, I've used an additional formulation. It definitely supports stress management also. It's great for athletes. It's great for endurance. And so we've added that to the formulation also. Let's go to the next. This is the Glucomanage blood sugar support system that over the last couple of years we've been able to put together. This is really targeted. A lot of people have blood sugar issues. They're going to love this product. The pancreas secretes two hormones, one to increase insulin levels and one to increase sugar levels. And so it's going up and down, and our cravings follow that. And unfortunately, our weight gain can too, depending on the spikes and what we're eating and consuming. So Glucomanage is designed to help maintain a healthy blood sugar level. Let's go to the next. So as it's reducing these cravings, we have other ingredients that work specifically. Now, fig fruit extract contains abscisic acid, or a lot of people refer to as ABA acid. And this helps to encourage glycemic and insulin response. It promotes an increase in positive glycogen synthesis. Now, if you're not familiar with what that is, that's the conversion of sugar to energy. That's what we want. We don't want sugar converting to fat stores. We want to burn it and be done with it. And by doing that, it reduces the amount of sugar that enters our bloodstream. And that's really the key to it right there. And they've had some really good studies on that. Now, a very unique form of cinnamon, Ceylon cinnamon, may help help with a glucose uptake. And that's the process in which cells absorb glucose, while discourage gluconeogenesis, which is where our body goes out and tries to use other sources like your muscles or something else to break down to make blood glucose levels. And so this form of cinnamon helps with that. And it really helps in managing those blood sugar levels. Let's go to the next. Now, all of the products we've talked about today are just naturally sweetened. And we use acacia in a couple of these right here because it's very low calorie. But it's a prebiotic sweetener, meaning that it can help feed our helpful bacteria in our gut. And because it's so low calorie, it doesn't contribute hardly anything to our blood sugar levels. And we really like that. Now, hemicellulase enzymes we've added to this product. We have a very powerful enzyme product. But I've added it to this one because as we eat a lot of, like I say, I'll still have squash and potatoes and sweet potatoes. I limit the amounts, but I still consume a very balanced diet. Hemicellulase enzymes help to break down these larger carbohydrates and make them much smaller in size, and they can be used as an energy source because the problem is they want to be converted to fat also. And so, as you guys have heard me say many times, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Well, I've been eating a lot of these products for the last 4 months, and I've had dynamic results with them. But it's taken me on a journey going back 50 years on what's changed in our environment. Our foods changed, our diets have changed, processed foods, nutritional values have gone down, obesity's gone up, intake of sugar, all different types of artificial sweeteners that we really don't even know a lot of times that we're consuming at, a company party, Christmas, eating out. We really don't know, but we know it has a detrimental effect on our overall health. Weight loss is exciting. It's very achievable if you have focus, if you have a support group, if you have Sisel dynamic products that help to your body to achieve homeostasis. And there's so much more with gut health that we can talk about. Skin, inflammation, joint, hair. It is the key route to getting back on track. And so we talk about thriving this year. Let's be ignited. Let's accelerate. I mean, we grew over 20% last year, and I'll tell you what, we didn't reach our potential. The last 4 years, we've had double-digit growth, and I'll tell you what, I'm chomping at the bit. We can do so much more. And hearing the stories of people, hearing the Detweilers living in their dream home, financially they were strapped. Now they're helping other people achieve their dreams too. I'll tell you what, if you're on the call and you're not a distributor, you should just join, just because you're never going to find this many people that are optimistic and want only the best for everybody in the Sisel community and helping others. So thank you for being on the first call. It's been a pleasure. We have the products that work, and equally important, we have the distributors that work and know how to put these products to good use in building businesses, helping people achieve the health that they're looking for, and really having fun. So let's thrive in 2025. Thank you.